Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to do GraphQL subscriptions with HotChocolate in .NET. Now if you don't know what GraphQL subscription are, they are basically like WebSockets for enabling real-time communication. So I have created this one subscription and this gets fired every time a user has been added. So what I'll do is that I'll just run this. Also this video will be continuation of our previous video, so if you haven't followed that, you should follow that part 1 and part 2 because I will be building on top of that. I won't show you how to create a new project, how to add all those dependency. I won't show you that. So here you can see that I have started my subscription and it is listening for whenever a user has been added. So what I'll do, I'll go back to the previous tab. Here I will add new user. Suppose I'll add name as Nikhil. I'll run this. And if I go to this tab, here you can see Nikhil was also added. So you can listen to whatever you want. Doesn't have to be a mutation, but typically you will listen to mutation itself. You can listen for update user, you can listen for delete user as well if you want to, but just for simplicity I have created create user, and same logic applies for update user and delete user as well. So suppose if I want to add a new user as well, so I suppose I will show it for one more user, Omkar, and if I run it, and here you can see Omkar was also added. So yeah, that's what subscription is. I will just click on cancel for now. So what you will have to do is in our project, firstly you will have to go to program.cs, and here you will have to add this subscription type of subscription. Now we will be creating this file. You don't have to name it as subscription, you can name it whatever you want. Here you can see I have created a file called subscription. And here we will be using in-memory subscription. Now there are different types of subscription like Redis subscription, Postgres subscription as well, but for simplicity I'm using in-memory subscription. And also you will have to add this app.use WebSockets. So subscription behind the scene uses WebSockets. Once this is done, all you have to do is you will have to go create a file called subscription. I have created inside our schema folder itself, and here I am listening for this topic. I'm listening it for subscribe. Okay, and here this is your topic. Now here you can give whatever name you want to, user added, but same name has to be added whenever we create a new user. I will show you where exactly you will have to add this name. And here I am listening for user added. The return type is user type. Event message is of also user type, and I'm just giving back the user type whatever we have received. Okay, so if you go to our mutation inside create user, all I have done is that so once we get this user type, we have to add this extra argument to our method as well. Now this is part of HotChocolate itself, you don't have to worry about it. Just add the necessary import for HotChocolate.subscription, and whenever a user has been added properly, all I'm doing is that I'm just doing await sender, which comes from this .send async, and this name, this key name should be the same whatever you have defined over here for topic. Okay, and inside for the value I'm just sending the user type. So that's why I have defined user type over here as well as over here, and I'm just returning back the user type. So yeah, that's it. Okay guys, so the next step which I did was, instead of using in-memory database, you can also use Postgres database. So like what I meant was, so if you go to this HotChocolate documentation, they specify that instead of using this where did it go, in-memory subscription, you can either use Redis provider or you can use a Postgres provider. Now I am not really knowledgeable in Redis, but I am using Postgres database. So if you haven't watched my part 1, so you can watch that. So instead of using in-memory subscription, I can also use this Postgres provider. So firstly you can just close your server, like terminate your server, and then run this run this command. So this will install this HotChocolate subscription Postgres. Once you do that, what I did, all I have to do is just comment out this in-memory subscription which we had, and add this Postgres subscription options.connection factory, create Postgres connection factory, and I have added this as well. Now this connection string would differ for you. Now I have already shown you this in part 1 as well. Like this should be your domain, this should be your port, this should be your database name, this should be your username, this should be your password, and SSL mode I have kept it as required. Now here you can configure how long you want to keep it alive. You want to enable polling or not, you want to enlist it or not. And here we are just creating a data source from our connection string. Then we are creating a connection and opening the connection, and then we are converting it to a value task of npg SQL connection, and then just we are calling it over here. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can use Postgres subscription as well, in case if you don't want to use in-memory subscription. There is Redis provider as well, but you will have to figure it out by yourself. I'm not really sure about Redis. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.